This is the SVG Police Brief, the official roundup of crime reports, arrests, and public safety updates from the Royal Saint Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, bringing you the facts that matter from across the country every week. And now, here's your host, Corporal Edson Smith.
The Royal Saint Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force extends heartfelt thanks to you, the people of this proud nation, for helping to make Vincy Mass 2025 one of the safest, most peaceful celebrations. From the very first whistle to the final beat of the road march, you showed up, not just to celebrate, but to cooperate. We are proud to report that the official 12-day carnival period ended without any major crimes or violent incidents. While minor issues did arise, our officers were able to handle and de-escalate them quickly and professionally. We also extend commendation to the dedicated officers and security personnel who worked long hours, stood watch, and made your safety their mission. Let's carry that energy forward. Let's make this kind of unity the norm, not the exception. Because a crime-free Vincy Mass isn't just a slogan. It's a sign of what's possible when we all play our part. While the curtains came down peacefully on Vincy Mass, the work of the police force never stops. Just a day after the festivities ended, officers were called to investigate a deadly altercation in the heart of Kingtown. On Wednesday, July 9th, around 12:35 p.m., an incident unfolded at the Kingtown Cooperative Credit Union that would end in tragedy. According to preliminary reports, a confrontation occurred between a security guard on duty, 60-year-old Waddy Simon of Brighton, and 47-year-old Shernard Gloucester of Curtains Barreley. During the encounter, it is alleged that Simon discharged his firearm, striking Mr. Gloucester in the chest. Sadly, Mr. Gloucester was pronounced dead at the scene. Following swift action by the crime scene and major crime units, Mr. Simon was taken into custody, and on Thursday, July 10th, he was formally charged with murder. A post-mortem examination confirmed the cause of death as exsanguination due to a gunshot wound to the chest. Mr. Simon appeared before the Serious Offences Court the next day, Friday, July 11th, where he was remanded to His Majesty's prison. The case has been adjourned to July 22nd for a status update and to set a date for the preliminary inquiry. The RSVGPF extends heartfelt condolences to the family and loved ones of Mr. Gloucester during this incredibly difficult time, and thanks the public for its cooperation as the investigation continues. Justice is a process, and your police force remains committed to seeing it through. One case, one community, one step at a time. When it comes to illegal drugs, there's no such thing as a small offense, especially when lives and communities are at stake. On Wednesday, July 9th, officers from the Rapid Response Unit struck another blow in the fight against narcotics. Acting on solid intelligence, the RRU executed a warrant at the Lowman's Leeward home of 29-year-old Raheem Williams, a foreman by trade. The operation led to the seizure of 14.2 grams of cocaine, and Williams was arrested and charged with the offense. He was brought before the court on July 14th, where he pleaded guilty. The magistrate fined him $798 in total, with $400 due forthwith. If the remainder isn't paid by August 1st, Mr. Williams will spend 3 months at His Majesty's prison. Let this be a reminder. Your police force is actively cracking down on drug offenders, regardless of their status or standing. Illegal drugs do not belong in our communities, not in country, not in Leeward, not anywhere. We thank the public for continuing to stand with us, and with the law. A young life was taken, and now it's time to help investigators connect the dots. On Tuesday, July 1st, 2025, the body of 23-year-old Dominic Smith of Rockies and Edinburgh was discovered in the Fair Hall area. With the support of his family and the public, Dominic was quickly identified. And for that, we are truly grateful. But now, we need your help to go further. This case is not closed. Our investigators are working tirelessly, interviewing, collecting, piecing together the timeline. But information from the public is often the turning point. Someone knows something, someone saw something, and someone can help bring justice to Dominic and his loved ones. If you have even the smallest detail, something you overheard, something you witnessed, we urge you to come forward. You can also speak with any officer or visit any station you're comfortable with. Your information will be treated with the utmost confidentiality. Help us finish what we started. Help us bring closure to grieving families, not just in Dominic's case, but all the ongoing investigations. Help us keep our nation safe. Justice is a team effort, and today we're asking you to be part of that team. Now here's one for the books. Two young women, 19-year-old Sade Regisford of Glen and 21-year-old Carissa Jack of Lowmans Windward, found themselves in court this past week, all because of a cup. Yes, you heard that right. According to police investigations, the duo reportedly assaulted a 22-year-old teacher from Brighton by hitting her in the head with a cup, an act that landed them a charge for wounding. The incident took place in Kingtown on July 8, 2025. The very next day, they stood before the Kingtown Magistrate Court, where they both pleaded guilty. Each was granted $2,000 bail with one surety, ordered to have no contact with the complainant, and bonded not to leave the state before sentencing on July 16th. Now, while this may sound like a petty squabble gone too far, make no mistake, assault is assault. And in this case, one person's cup of anger became another's injury and court date. Let this be a reminder. There's always a better way to handle conflict. Keep it calm, keep it civil, and if the heat gets too much, maybe just walk away. Cup and pride intact. And finally, flying the flag high for Saint Vincent and the Grenadines, Detective Corporal Sean Roach proudly represented the Royal Saint Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force at the 2nd Annual Artificial Intelligence Conference in Antigua, the only police officer in the region to do so. From crime prediction to justice reform, Detective Roach engaged with experts from across the Caribbean and beyond, placing Vincentian policing on the map of global innovation. This is another proud moment for your police force and for our country. A reminder that small states can lead in big conversations.
That's where we'll leave it for this week. If you see something, say something. And remember, public safety is a shared responsibility. This has been your SVG Police Brief. Until next time, stay safe, stay sharp, and stay law-abiding.